Hello friends, TGIF, happy Friday. It's time for another weekend reading vlog with Krista. I'm Krista, this is Books and Jams. Thanks for stopping by and watching my vlog. I don't really have anything going on in particular this weekend, so it might just be a legit reading vlog where I focus on the reading. So I am in the middle of this Tenderland, and I started yesterday The Reckoning at Gossamer Pond, which is by Jamie Jo Wright. And I'm reading The Lazy Genius, and I started The Mystery of Mrs. Christie. So I have 4 books, I think, that I'm in the middle of. And I'm going to the library today to pick up 2 more. I'm going to the chiropractor. I have to go to work for a little bit. I'm just waiting for my defrost to thaw out all of my windows before I drive so that I'm safe. But yeah, I just wanted to kick this off and say good morning, and I will check in later and let you know how the reading is going and kind of where I'm at the start of the weekend. And yeah, it's going to be a pretty chill, relaxed weekend. I look forward to hanging out with you throughout the weekend. How many times can I say the weekend? I'll talk to you soon. Would you like to read Brown Bear, or Dinosaur Dance? Which one would you like to read next? Oh, Brown Bear for sure. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good choice. Hello, it is now 3:45 on Friday afternoon, and I am working on editing a video that I just filmed so that it can go up today. Yikes, I want to try to get it up before 5, so that's my goal. But I also am taking 15-minute breaks to read The Reckoning at Gossamer Pond by Jamie Jo Wright. This is my second Jamie Jo Wright this month. Crazy! I'm reading this one with Naomi at Naomi's Bookshelf, and I'm only 8 chapters in, about 50 pages or so. 54 pages in so far, but I'm really liking it. We have 2 storylines, and we're following Libby in the past storyline, like 1907 or something, and then Annalise in the present day storyline. And I really like how their stories are overlapping a little bit. And the Greenwood family, who has lived in Gossamer Pond, the town, for centuries, generations. The Greenwood family is at the center of the secrets involving both of these women. So I don't know, we don't know yet the event that happened to them, if that's going to be the same or not, but it has a little bit of a mysterious vibe to it, and I'm here for it. I'm really loving it. So I'm going to keep reading that today. Oh man, I'm going to take a nap soon because I'm starting to get a little cold, I think, and so I need to rest. I just ate an orange so that I can get some vitamin C in my body. But I'm also reading this Tenderland. This is a book of the month copy of it. I just finished part 2 last night, so I'll be starting part 3 today. Well, that reminds me, I need to go into my Discord group for my Patreons and share my thoughts on the first 2 parts. So I'm 160 pages into this one, and so far I'm really loving it. I love the writing. I love the story. It's so good. We follow Odie and his brother Albert. They were orphaned and sent to this Indian training school, which it takes place in the 1930s in Minnesota. And this school was a place where I don't think it's all orphans, but Indigenous children were sent here. Most of them have families, and the owners of the school are horrific people, and children were barely being fed, and they were forced to work. Yeah, just was kind of an awful place. And Odie, the younger of the brothers, is a bit of a troublemaker, and he has just got on the bad side of the wife of the owner, I forget her name. They called her the Black Witch because she was just an awful person. But eventually something happened where they couldn't stay at the school anymore. And so Odie, his brother Albert, their friend Mose, who cannot speak because before he came to the school, someone cut off his tongue, which is horrible. They taught him sign language, so he signs with them. And then another little girl, Emmy, the 4 of them get in a canoe and head off on the river, which is going to turn into the Missouri River and the Mississippi and eventually to the ocean. So they are at the beginning part of this journey, and it's so good. I'm really enjoying it. Very captivating story. So I'll probably read more from that later tonight. But I'm just going to go finish working on this video so I can upload it and get it going today. Yeah, it's kind of late in the day. I typically like to put my videos out in the morning, but I wanted to do it today because it's my mid-month wrap up and today's the 15th. So I wanted to get it out today. Tonight is a cozy reading night. Lauren from Lauren in the Books hosts cozy reading night, and technically she's in England, so hers has already happened. But I'm going to be doing it tonight, so I might post something on Instagram and see if people want to join in and just kind of hang out and be cozy tonight. And that is the plan. So I'm going to finish this video, then I'm going to take a little nap. Then dinner's already in the crock pot, so I don't have to worry about dinner. And then I'll come back and get cozy and light a candle and read a little bit later. Probably a lot. I don't have anywhere to go tonight, so I'm just going to hang out in the house. I might work on my book journal a little. I started a new puzzle. I might work on that a little. We'll see. Come along. You'll find out with me. I'm sitting in my yellow chair tonight. Yay! I love it. But I am hosting a cozy read-in night on Instagram, so I've got my tea and my candle, and it's been 30 minutes so far, so I haven't read very much, but I'm starting out with this Tenderland. Matches my chair. This book is so beautifully written. I'm just loving it, and I am in part 3 now, and I'm hoping to make decent progress this weekend, so I will catch you up. But right now the boys and Emmy are floating down the river. Did you hear that thunderstorm? I'm also listening to an ambient room. It's the Hogwarts library, but there's a thunderstorm going on right now. It keeps kind of changing every few minutes. I really am enjoying that in the background as well. So I'm really enjoying this Tenderland. I need to go check in on Instagram, but it's just a nice night to be cozy. I've got a cozy sweater, cozy blanket, my tea, my candle. I'm happy as a clam. Okay, so I'm signing off for Friday night. I had a lovely time doing a cozy read-in on Instagram, and I finished part 3 in this Tenderland. The plan was to kind of skip between books, and I couldn't because I was just so captivated by this story. It was so good. Definitely made me cry at one point. And I am absolutely loving the writing. I'm loving the story. I'm loving Odie and his brother Albert. I'm loving Mose. I'm loving Emmy. I'm loving the journey that they're on. This section that I just read tonight, so each section so far, since they left the school at the beginning, so like section 2, they're on the river and they kind of get caught at one point by this guy. And so section 2 was all about that adventure. And then when they're able to get away and get back on the river, then section 3 is their next kind of docking point where they stop. And it's with this crusade, like a healing crusade that they used to do back in the day. I don't know if they still happen. And so the whole question of my mind is, are these people to be trusted? Is this a con? Are they going to turn the kids in? What's going to happen? And then there's an injury that happens. I won't tell you spoilery things here, but there's an injury that happens and things were a little tense for a while there. And they're just kind of learning more about what they really want out of life and how they really feel about each other. And it's just so beautifully written. I love this book so much. I'm more than halfway now, so potential for finishing this weekend is high if I just stick with this one. We shall see what happens tomorrow. I'm hoping in the morning to go for a walk with the little girl that I used to watch and her mom. She's 2 years old now. So cute. I'm not sure if it's going to be too cold, though. We're going to touch base in the morning. But that, I think, is the only thing I have planned for tomorrow, other than I need to practice for worship on Sunday. But it should be a pretty chill day, so I should be able to get a good chunk of this one read. I just love how it matches my chair. Silly things. But that's it for tonight. I'll check in tomorrow. Well, hello, friends. It is Saturday afternoon, like 2 o'clock, and this is my first clip of the day. Whoops. I had a very nice kind of slow morning. I did 2 different workouts. I'm doing 30 days of yoga with Adrian, and I'm also doing a Beachbody workout program called Muscle Burns Fat, but I'm not doing that one every single day. I'm not following the program. They have a workout for every single day, but I'm only doing that on the days that I have more time at home, which after this week is not going to happen. I'm going to be back to my full-time regular schedule, both families, starting Monday. So I'm not sure about what the workouts are going to look like next week, but today I did both and it was exhausting and sweaty. And then I just have been chilling, like reading a bit, doing laundry, did some dishes. I just read 4 more chapters in this book now, The Reckoning at Gossamer Pond. Really enjoying this. I am very eager for answers to start happening because there's lots of hinting about secrets in both of the different storylines. And I'm eager to find out what the different secrets are in the 2 storylines and then how they're going to be connected. We don't know any of that yet. So I'm really enjoying it. I'm really, really loving Jamie Jo Wright's writing. This is the second of her books that I've read this month. I also read a chapter in The Lazy Genius Way this morning, which is like a productivity, be a genius about the things that matter to you and lazy about the things that don't. Today's chapter was about routines and like figuring out what it is that you want out of your workday or your morning routine or your evening routine. Is it an attitude or a product? Like you want to get something accomplished and then make one small step towards that and then slowly build your routine to promote the feeling and attitude that you want out of that routine. What is it that matters to you in that routine? And then take steps towards it. So it was a really good chapter. I'm really enjoying that book a lot. But now I'm going to switch gears. I'm going to go fold my laundry and then I'm going to sit back down with a little bit more of this Tenderland. Oh, I got a good chunk read last night during the cozy read-in and it's so good. And something I don't think I've mentioned here yet is that I'm really liking the exploration of faith. Our main character, Odie, he is really struggling with who he believes God is and how to match up that idea of who God is with the things that he's experienced in his life. So I'm really loving that discussion that keeps happening. And I'm also really loving the descriptions of the land of the Midwest, like along the river. And there's some beautiful scenery pictures, like descriptions that happen. And I'm not a huge description person, but I'm really loving William Kent Kruger's writing. I'm here for all of it right now. So yeah, I'm eager to dive into part 4 and hopefully read part 4 today, if not more. So we'll see. But now I'm going to go set the timer for 15 minutes and go get some housework done. And then I'll come back to read in a little bit. I'll check in later today and let you know how we're doing today. This is it for Saturday. So this is like makeup free, comfy sweater. I'm going to film at some point. So I probably should put a little bit of makeup on. Actually, maybe I'll do that now. And then just some more reading. So nice cozy Saturday. I'm loving it. I just filmed, so I still have lipstick on. Whoops. But I'm sitting back down to read. What I'm going to do now is very exciting. I have 2 books that Katie and I are thinking about for Middle Grade March, and Amanda. Spoiler alert, we have a 3rd host this year for Middle Grade March. So exciting. But we have some books that we're thinking about for the group read. So I'm going to take a look at the 2 books. I can't tell you what they are, but I'm going to read a few chapters, maybe like 20 minutes or so of each of them and see how I like the writing style. What do I think about the storyline? Read the back, like take a look at the books and see if they might be possibilities. But I also grabbed myself an attempt at a healthy snack. So I have apples and almond butter. Yum. I'm excited about it. I will wait for you. I will wait for you. Holy Spirit, come renew all of my strength. I will wait for you. I will wait for you. friends, it is Sunday afternoon. I am sitting down to read. I'm gonna finish up this Tenderland today. I'm determined. I only have like 40, 50, 60, like 60 pages to go, so it shouldn't take me too long. But I'm also interspersing that with responding to comments and editing another video. I filmed a video this afternoon after church. I don't really have anything else to do today except prepare myself for going back to work every single day. This will be the first week that I will be working 5 days since before Christmas. So yeah, guess who's going to be really tired on Friday? But I'm glad to be back with both families and ready to go. So I'm going to sit and read this Tenderland, finish it up. I'm still absolutely loving the writing, loving the story, loving the journey that these kiddos are going on. Yeah, I'm curious to see how it's all going to wrap up in this last like 60 pages or so. So good. It's so good. Well, I did it. I finished this Tenderland and it's so good. I cried again in the ending, or like a little bit before the ending. I was very happy about a certain event that takes place. I can't really tell you details because that's spoilery, but I just really enjoyed this book. I think the writing was beautiful. I love the themes of forgiveness and story and how the journey along the river kind of paralleled the journey in Odie's life, one of the main characters. Yeah, it just was really good. Easy 5 stars for me. Easy. Yay. Now I need to do something else, or I don't know, pick up another book. All right, this is me ready to wrap up this weekend vlog. I am sitting in the other chair in my living room just so that I've sat in every spot in my living room this weekend. But I just read 4 more chapters of A Reckoning at Gossamer Pond. I watched 2 episodes of The Crown tonight. But this one is so good. It's like delightfully creepy and full of secrets. And we are starting to get some things revealed, but not everything. And I am loving it. So I'm really enjoying this buddy read. And I'm at 120 pages now. So probably we're taking it like 4 chapters at a time because it's 2 different storylines, like dual timeline. And so we follow 2 chapters from one storyline and then 2 chapters from the other storyline. And that's kind of how the structure of the book is set out. So it works well to do 4 chapters because it gives us a little glimpse further in each of the 2 different girls' stories. But yeah, it is 10:15 or so, and I need to go to bed. 7 o'clock is going to come really early. No, not even 7 to get up, but like I have to be at work at 7 tomorrow. Back to the grind. Here we go. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me this weekend. Sorry this wasn't the most exciting vlog. Next weekend will be alive, and I do have a guest coming on with me, so that will be fun. And I will be talking to you in another video very soon. Bye.